Namaskaram. Shri Mahaganapatiye Namah. Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Welcome to today's clip of Bhagavad Pada Samarpanam. Today let us chant, learn, understand and enjoy Narayaneeyam Dasakam 2, which details the sweetness of the form of the Supreme Lord and the greatness of devotion or bhakti. We shall discuss the first three slokas of Dasakam 2 in today's clip. Dasakam 2, Sloka 1. सूर्यस्पर्धिकिरीटमूर्ध्वतिलक प्रोद्भासि फालान्तरं कारुण्याकुलनेत्रमार्द्रहसितोल्लासं सुनासापुटं गण्डोद्यन्मकराभकुण्डलयुगं कण्ठोज्ज्वलत्कौस्तुभम् त्वद्रूपं वनमाल्यहारपटल श्रीवत्सदीप्रं भजे. Just like how in Mahabharata, when Bhishma Pitamaha was going to his heavenly abode, the Supreme Lord appears in front of him, and Bhishma starts describing the beauty while on his bed of arrows. Bhattadri describes the sweetness of the Lord's form in Guruvayur with all the ornaments that he adorns. Surya Spardhi Kireta, which means that the crown of the Lord is shining brighter than the sun. His forehead is glowing bright with a long tilak that he adorns. Bhattadri explains the Lord's eyes from which mercy flows and ebbs. He has such a beautiful smile, and the shine of which is so comforting and attractive. The long pretty nose and the beautiful cheeks on which shines the reflection of his intriguing ear studs. He adorns the Kaustubha stud, which adds to the shine of his neck. He adorns many golden beads garlands and the beautiful Shri Vatsa, or the beautiful mark on his chest, where his beloved consort Mahalakshmi resides. Dashakam 2, Shloka 2. Keyurangada kankanottama maharatnanguliyankita Shrimad Bahu Chatushka Shankada Gada Shankari Pankeruham Kanchit Kanchana Kanchi Lanchitalasat Pitambharalambinim Alambe Vimalambujadhyutipadham Murtim Tavartichidam. The Lord's form is like the beautiful Parijata tree, and his toes are like the new tender shoots of the tree. If we just hold on to these shoots, we can experience the eternal bliss of godliness. This form of Guruvayurappan is the idol of Adikeshava Murti, which was being worshipped by Lord Krishna's minister Uddhavan, and also was being worshipped by Devaki and Vasudeva. And it is also believed that only because Devaki and Vasudeva worshipped this form of the Lord, the appearance of Lord Krishna happened, and he was born with 4 hands, with the conch, mace, wheel and the lotus flower. The same form with 4 hands, with the conch, mace, wheel and the beautiful lotus flower in each of the hands is what we see in Guruvayur as well. His beautiful form is beyond description by words, and Bhattadri here says that I surrender to this form of the Lord. He is wearing gem-studded armlets, bracelets, bangles and rings. He is bedecked with the yellow silk tied over the gem-studded waist belt. Bhattadri beautifully explains that the Lord has a mark on his waist where he wears this beautiful gem-studded waist belt all the time. His holy feet shines like the beautiful lotus flower, and if one is able to surrender onto this lotus feet, is sure to be free from all the worldly ties, and all the sorrows of such a person is sure to be destroyed. Dashakam 2, Shloka 3. Yatrailokyamahiyasopi mahitam sammohanam mohanad Kantam kanti nidhanatopi maduram madhuryadhuryadhabi saundaryotaratopi sundarataram twadrupamascharyatopi आश्चर्यं भुवनेन कस्य कुतुकं पुष्णाति Vishno Vibho. Bhattadri here says, O Supreme Lord, who is there in this world who would not be enchanted by your beautiful form? There is nothing in the entire universe that is as beautiful as the form that you have taken. You are the holiest of the holy. You are more attractive than the most attractive. You shine more than the best shining object. You are sweeter than the sweetest, prettier than the prettiest, and which is more wonderful than the most wonderful. Bhattadri challenges here that anybody can come and check for themselves. There is indeed nothing that can be described as greater than this beautiful and great form of the Lord. If at all anybody, even the Brahma himself, have to describe the Lord's form, he will have to do it with his intellect. When the intellect itself is driven by the Lord, is there anybody who can describe this form? Will there be anybody who will not be enchanted by his attractive smile? This is the form that we have to be praising all the time with all the beautiful senses that he has given us, like the eyes, our nose, ears, mouth, legs and arms. This is the only solace for us in this world full of sorrow and troubles. To have that peace during our journey through the cycle of birth and death, we would need to hold on to something divine, and that is the divinity which is standing right here in the form of Guruvayurappan. It is indeed very easily available for us without having to do any penance or control our senses or do any yoga. In the case where yoga is not performed properly, it may lead to making us sick. So, Bhattadri says, it is so simple and easy to focus on this divine form of Guruvayurappan and revel in the ocean of his divinity and attain eternal bliss. We shall now once chant all the 3 slokas of Dasakam 2 that we saw today, and in our next clip on Bhagavad Pada Samarpanam, chant, learn and understand the next few slokas of Dasakam 2. Dasakam 2, Sloka 1. Suryaspardhi Kiritha Murdva Tilaka Prodbhase Phalantaram Karunyakula Netra Mardra Hasitolasam Sunasaputam Gandodyanmakarabhakundala Kanto Jwalatkaustubham Twadrupam Vanamalyahara Srivatsadipram Bhaje. Dashakam 2, Sloka 2. Keyurangada kankanotama maharatnanguliyankita Srimad-bahu chatushka sangada gada Shankari pankeruham Kanchit kanchana kanchilanchitalasat Pitambharalambinim Alambe vimalambujadutipadam Murtim davartichidam. Dashakam 2, Sloka 3. Yatrailokya mahiyasopi mahitam Sammohanam mohanat Kantam kanti nidhanatopi maduram Madhuryadhuryadapi Saundaryotaratopi sundarataram Twadrupamascharyatopi Ascharyam bhuvanena kasya kutukam Pushnati Vishno Vibho. Hare Krishna. Govindanama Sankirtanam Govinda Govinda Narayana Akila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. Shri Haraye Namah. Shri Mahaperiyava Sharanam.